spotted camping out around the mine. His name's Bobby Joe Jefferson. He's normally just a nuisance, driving his quad bike around and setting up little shooting ranges with tin cans. He makes the deer and turkeys extra skittish, so the hunters hate him. Can you head over to the mine and see what's going on? He's allowed to hike and camp there, but I don't want him going anywhere near the entrance itself.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back. So this will be episode 2 of... I had some slip-ups, but I'm doing better now. As you can see, I got most of the map unlocked. Took a lot of traveling.
Tracks are my go-to source for insight into animals in the reserve. Species, number, mood. You can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
Okay, first things first. Let's make sure that the mine itself is still secure.
Alright boys, we're here.
A trail camera? I've used these for work and for hunting before. This one shouldn't be here though. We don't want hunters so close to the mine.
What time is it?
Grab the camera. Another trail camera. Bobby Joe doesn't have a permit to hunt here. Is he poaching? This looks intact, at least. That's got to be a good sign. I don't really understand what's going on. Hopefully that's the last one. But at least pick him up and I'll put him in our lost and found when I can take him from you. Let's go find his camp, shall we? It was actually Remy that called this one in. He doesn't know who Bobby Joe is, but I knew who it was as soon as Remy described him.
So it says I only have one diamond, even though I have
That looks
two.
like his camp.
I just looked at it.
Any sign of him?
So I don't know. After this video, I'm gonna have to head to the thing and see if I still have the Rocky Mountain Elk. Because if I forgot to save
Binoculars.
that, I'm gonna be
Maybe he was hunting. Rifle cartridges. That's not good news.
What else is there? Ah, the note.
A journal?
Yeah.
Maybe this'll show us why he's out here.
I
That's
don't
our
read
sign,
this.
mining. Pick it up, would you? Government
I
conspiracy?
hate reading.
I'll be
I'm not
honest.
going to read
I
that.
never credited Bobby Joe with this much imagination in high school. Replant the sign, and we're done here for now. You know what makes this extra weird? He actually has done some detective work. Enough to convince himself to camp here. The sign's back up? Great. This mine has never been a problem before, but let's not take any chances. Me and my dad have been dealing with Bobby Joe for years, but this is new. I know he's a nuisance, but I always felt sorry for him. He had a pretty tough upbringing. I don't want to call the police, but I have to. He's armed and known for making poor choices.
Alright, what's the next mission?
It would appear that it's not just the neighbors that are making questionable calls today. Sometimes folks from the city will drive out here to get away from work or their personal lives or whatever happens to be bothering them. The problem is that sometimes, quite often actually, people wander into the wilderness without a clue of how to survive if things go wrong. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. And based on a couple of phone calls I've had from the hospital today, I think that someone has made a mess and could use some help. I was going to check in on them myself, but I need to coordinate with the police on this Bobby Joe thing. And you're already really close by.
What's over there?
Can you head over to the campgrounds nearby and check in on them? The phone calls were sporadic at best. As far as I can tell, this professional yoga and meditation expert has led a group of accountants from Denver into the wilderness on some sort of spiritual retreat. She took their...
Alright, we're here. Once we're done with this, I'm gonna go check that lake, see if there's any mountain lions over here. Because I have not checked this lake at all, so I'm hoping there's some mountain lions. How much ammo do I have for my 30-06? 53, so I should be good. I'm hoping next episode I'll be able to get the...
I expected a lot more activity here. They said they were bringing 20 people. Where is everyone? Is the leader in her tent? She goes by Jem. Jem Bodden. Can you hear the phones ringing? I guess we know where she hid them then. The accountants have left. I'm going to send someone to make sure they got back to their cars safely.
Alright. I'm not gonna read all that, so...
This is an absolute disaster. A bunch of poisoned accountants and a lone woman climbing a non-specific mountain. Next time someone tries to run a retreat out here, I'm gonna make them hire a professional guide. She's expecting the others to meet her at the top of a mountain? Which one?
This is exactly the sort of thing I find myself fighting uphill against. It's hard to get going when stuff like this keeps... Okay, first things first. We need to That's the place. You found where the hikers spotted him. That's good news. Listen, I got a hold of Norman and he's on his way out here. But he's a couple of hours drive away. I told him that we were looking for his dad. Norman's really worried. He thinks that Ted has had a breakdown. Ted's wife, Jeannie, died a couple of weeks ago, and since the funeral, Ted hasn't been himself. The family were giving him as much space as they could, but now they're worried that he's fully isolated himself and he's made some bad decisions that have led him here. Norman took a trip to visit him, but when he arrived, Ted was gone, and so was his car. Norman remembers his dad saying that he proposed to Jeannie during a trip to Silver Ridge Peaks 45 years ago. That whole region is a beautiful valley, but nobody goes out there unarmed while the bears are roaming around. It might be a long shot, but can you gear up with whatever you need and head into bear country as soon as possible? If Ted's looking for where he proposed almost a half a century ago, this is the beauty spot. But he's gone. There's no sign of an encounter. But look, Ted was definitely here.
Were those the only three here? Oh wait, what's that coming? Kitty cat? Oh, it's the same one. First, and if it's glowing red, if It has red eyes, and I know I found an albino. Oh, I don't think it's an albino. Let me just take a picture of this. I already have a gray, so I don't need that. What?
Ted and Jeannie, 1978. I can't even imagine what's going through his head at the moment. My dad and I used to talk about men who would seek their solace in nature. He told me that if he didn't have my mom or me around, he'd eventually have just started living out here.
I'm gonna head up here now.
I didn't believe him at
This is where I
first,
find most of my mountain lions.
but as I've grown older, it makes more sense to me. He's running from the pain he's feeling. Out there, he doesn't need to think about anyone or anything else. He can just be alone. Norman will be here soon. I told him that his visit will include a trip to bear country, so he's got a rifle to protect himself. I'll point him to his dad's old camp for now. It makes most sense for that to be where Ted will come back to whenever he's ready. There's no tracks for you to follow, and while I don't like the idea of him wandering around,
put up like a
Ted clearly wants to be alone out here.
right over here. Just so I ain't getting all that hunted pressure.
I might have a lead on our missing yoga instructor. Sammy was driving home after the rappelling lesson, and she heard something that could be Ms. Bodden. She had pulled over to look under the hood of her car, and she swears she heard a scream from the woods nearby. And I asked her if it could have been an animal noise, but she seemed pretty insistent that it was a woman's scream. I know it's nothing solid to go on, but it could be what leads us to her. Can you check it out? I'll mark the spot on your GPS.
Oh my god, look at them all. 2 level 8s. Another 8. Another, oh, are they all 8s? Can't all be 8s, are they? 4 of them are 8s. Okay. Yeah, okay. So you're an 8. So take you out. Ah, damn, I had to reload. So many 8s. Oh my god. No, don't run. Damn it. Alright, well, if I don't get them this time around, I'll definitely get them next time. Any kitty cats over this way? Oh, yeah, one right there. Level 7. Wait for my breath to come back. plates in one spot. Here's one kitty cat. That was a female. That was a level 8. Oh no, there it is. Is this another level 8? No, it's a female. Alright, there we go. We did a little hunt. Yeah, I'm...
Can you hear that? It's like a horn or something. Can you hear that? It's like a horn or something.
Alright, boys, I'm back.
An air horn app. I've heard of people trying to scare away bears and cougars with real-life air horns. Personally, I've never really trusted using sound to scare off a bear. Not permanently, at least. Well, that's the contact number I had for her. Cell phone service can be really poor out there, though. Still, she was here. Check out the bear markings on that tree. There's no sign of her, is there? If she tried to hide from a bear up a tree, she found out pretty fast bears are great climbers. Maybe she threw the water bottle in her phone to give herself a chance to escape. Are there any more clues? Those look like fresh footprints. She made it out of there, heading west. A bear! Be careful! Still, now she has no phone and no water bottle.
A bear where? I don't see no bear.
What is that?
Should have 2 shots up the butt.
Looks like someone forgot their bear deterrent. Mind you, if you're caught unaware, it might not help. I'll never forget the time I was hunting elk with a group of friends, and a 1,200-pound grizzly came in hot from 30 yards out. Some of us had bear spray, but the wind was too strong to use it. The only reason we made it out alive is because the bear got confused when all 6 of us split up. It was like something out of a movie.
Vester to tour the reserve this week. She cannot see this. Baden's not here. There's no sign of her. And I still can't get through to the accountants. They've left the hospital and don't have their cell phones. Can you put the shed back together and tidy things up a bit? I hate to do this, but there's no way I'm gonna make it out there before the tour.
And if you want to know where I got the diamond turkey from, I actually think I got it from right here.
It might be from a bear, but why would they come here? I don't see bears tearing that off. Thanks. It's probably still gonna smell pretty bad.
Sorry about the noise
but
in
at
the
least it's
background.
not
There's
covered in
people
bear
working next
scat.
door.
Bears tend to stay away from humans, and we never kept anything that would attract them inside that shed. That's unexpected. The public don't tend to drive to the funicular.
Alright.
And if it was one of the staff, they'd use quad bikes. This looks like it was left by a car or a truck. I think someone has vandalized our property. It doesn't make a lot of sense, though.
Why would anyone come all the way out here to do this? Maybe bored
'Cause,
teenagers?
pay for food.
I pulled some stupid pranks when I was young, but none involved ferrying around them. It leads all the way up to Prosperity, the reserve's ghost town. It used to be home to the miners who came out here during the silver rush. I think it's a little creepy, but tourists like it. Would you check the track out, please? I would feel a lot better knowing it's okay.
Oh my god.
Torn up? As in removed? How did they even... It's just been ripped out of the ground. Gone. This would have taken a crew and equipment. This isn't teenagers with too much time on their hands. This is the sabotage of one of our irreplaceable attractions. I need some pictures. I'm gonna send them to the police. I'm on hold with the sheriff's office. Then I think I need to call my dad. Since it appears that someone is trying to sabotage...
These? And I'm gonna put one right at this lake, because from what I seen in a video yesterday, there's a ton of black bears that spawn over here. So I'm hoping my map will just be like his map. I'm gonna set one over here and one at that lake where all the mountain lions are at. So that way when all the hunting pressure's gone, I can start killing again.